We've all been there. We set ambitious goals with fiery enthusiasm only to find our motivation fizzling out like a damp firework. Starting is easy. Staying consistent, that's the real challenge. The good news, you're not alone. We all grapple with consistency. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of advice out there. Wake up at 5 a.m., they say. Meditate for an hour. Work out like a fitness model. While well-intentioned, this advice often sets us up for failure. It's time for a simpler approach. Consistency isn't about grand gestures or superhuman efforts. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about making small, sustainable changes that compound over time. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Consistency is the bridge between goals and achievements. It's the steady hand that guides us through the ups and downs of our journey. It's the silent force that transforms dreams into reality, turning aspirations into tangible results. Think about it. What separates successful people from those who merely dream? It's not just about having a vision. Often it's not talent, intelligence, or even luck. While these factors can play a role, they are not the defining elements. It's the unwavering commitment to showing up day after day and putting in the work. Consistency builds momentum, creating a rhythm that propels you forward. Each small step you take, no matter how insignificant it may seem, propels you forward. These steps accumulate, creating a foundation for success. Over time, these small steps create an unstoppable force that carries you towards your goals. It's like a river carving its path through rock, persistent and relentless. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a dedicated artist, or simply striving for personal growth, consistency is your secret weapon. It's the daily practice that hones your skills and sharpens your focus. Let's say you want to write a book. The task may seem daunting at first. Writing a page a day may seem insignificant at first, but this small, consistent effort adds up. But over a year, you'll have a 365-page manuscript. This is the power of consistency in action. That's the power of consistency. It allows you to achieve extraordinary things by taking ordinary actions consistently. It's the key to unlocking your potential. It allows you to achieve extraordinary things by taking ordinary actions consistently. Remember, every great achievement starts with the decision to try and the discipline to keep going. History is filled with stories of individuals who achieved greatness through consistent effort. These stories span across different fields and eras, showing us that the power of consistency is timeless and universal. Think about the Olympic athlete who trains relentlessly for years, pushing their body to the limit day after day. Every early morning practice, every drop of sweat, and every moment of exhaustion contributes to their ultimate goal. Or the entrepreneur who faces countless rejections before finally achieving their breakthrough. Each rejection is a stepping stone, a lesson learned, and a testament to their unwavering determination. Consider J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series. Her journey was not an easy one, filled with personal struggles and professional setbacks. She faced numerous rejections from publishers before finding success. Each rejection letter could have been a reason to give up, but she chose to keep going. But she persevered, driven by her passion and unwavering belief in her story. Her dedication to her craft and her refusal to give up eventually led to her monumental success. Her consistency paid off, and she went on to become one of the best-selling authors of all time. Her story is a testament to the power of persistence and the rewards of staying true to one's vision. Or take the example of Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur behind Tesla and SpaceX. His journey is marked by relentless innovation and a drive to push the boundaries of what's possible. He's known for his relentless work ethic and unwavering commitment to his goals. His days are filled with intense focus and a tireless pursuit of excellence. He's faced setbacks and failures along the way, but his consistency has allowed him to revolutionize entire industries. His story shows us that even the most ambitious dreams can be realized with persistent effort. These individuals didn't achieve success overnight. Their journeys were long and filled with challenges, but their consistent efforts made all the difference. They achieved it through years of consistent effort, dedication, and a refusal to give up on their dreams. Their stories remind us that success is not a destination but a journey. Their stories serve as powerful reminders that consistency is the key to unlocking our full potential. By staying committed to our goals and putting in the effort day after day, we too can achieve greatness. Consistency is not just a motivational mantra, it's deeply rooted in our neurobiology. Our brains are designed to seek patterns and create routines, making consistency a powerful tool for habit formation. Our brains are wired to form habits, and consistency is the fuel that drives this process. When we repeatedly engage in a behavior, our brain starts to recognize the pattern and strengthens the neural connections associated with that behavior. Every time we repeat an action, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with that action. This is similar to how muscles grow stronger with repeated exercise. Our neural pathways become more efficient with repetition. Think of your brain like a path through a field of grass. Initially, the path is barely visible, but with each step, it becomes more defined. The more you walk down that path, the more defined it becomes. Over time, the path becomes clear and easy to follow, just like a well-established habit. Eventually, it becomes the easiest and most automatic route to take. This is the essence of habit formation, making certain actions second nature. The same principle applies to habit formation. Whether it's exercising, practicing a skill, or maintaining a healthy routine, consistency is key. The more consistently we perform an action, the more ingrained it becomes in our neural circuitry. This is why habits can be so powerful. They become automatic responses that require little conscious effort. This is why consistency is so crucial for long-term change. It's not just about making progress, it's about creating lasting change in our brain's structure. When we're consistent with our actions, we're not just making progress towards our goals, we're rewiring our brains to make those actions automatic. This rewiring helps us maintain our habits even when motivation wanes. We're building habits that support the life we want to live. By understanding the science of habit formation, we can harness the power of consistency to create positive, lasting changes in our lives. Section 5. Small steps, big rewards. One of the biggest misconceptions about consistency is that it requires massive action. We're bombarded with messages about crushing it and going all in, but the truth is, sustainable change happens gradually. It's about making small, consistent efforts over time. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life overnight, focus on making small, incremental changes. Start with one habit you want to build or break, then break it down into even smaller steps. For example, if you want to start exercising regularly, don't try to go from 0 to hero in a week. Start with a 10-minute walk every day. Once that becomes a habit, gradually increase the duration or intensity of your workouts. Remember, the key is to make it so easy that you can't say no. Small steps taken consistently lead to significant results over time. Section 6. Tracking progress, fueling motivation. Motivation is often what gets us started, but it's consistency that keeps us going. And one of the best ways to stay motivated is to track our progress. When we see how far we've come, it reinforces our commitment and fuels our desire to keep going. Find a tracking method that works for you, whether it's a simple notebook, a habit tracking app, or a visual chart. The act of tracking our progress serves as a visual reminder of our commitment. It also allows us to celebrate our wins along the way, which can be incredibly motivating. Remember, progress isn't always linear. There will be days when you fall off track. The key is to not let those slip-ups derail your entire journey. Acknowledge them, learn from them, and get back on track as soon as possible. Section 7. Overcoming obstacles. Let's face it, life happens. There will be days when you're tired, stressed, or simply don't feel like it, and that's okay. Consistency isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. One of the best ways to overcome obstacles is to anticipate them. Identify potential roadblocks and develop strategies for dealing with them. For example, if you know you're more likely to skip your workout after a long day at work, pack your gym bag the night before or find a workout buddy to hold you accountable. Another helpful strategy is to reframe your thinking. Instead of viewing consistency as a chore, reframe it as an investment in your future self. Every time you show up and put in the work, you're making a deposit into your success account. Section 8. Consistency, the gift that keeps on giving. The beauty of consistency is that it compounds over time. The small habits we build today have a ripple effect on every aspect of our lives. They shape our identity, our relationships, and ultimately our destiny. When we're consistent with our actions, we develop self-trust. We prove to ourselves that we're capable of setting goals and achieving them. This newfound self-belief then spills over into other areas of our lives. Consistency also fosters a growth mindset. When we embrace the power of small, consistent efforts, we develop a belief in our ability to learn and grow. We become less afraid of failure and more open to embracing challenges. Section 9. Embrace the journey. Consistency isn't a destination, it's a journey. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns along the way. But the key is to enjoy the ride. Embrace the small victories, learn from the setbacks, and never lose sight of your why. Remember, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be consistent. Show up, put in the work, and trust that the results will follow. The power to transform your life is within your grasp. All you have to do is harness the power of consistency.